Do you think it would be beneficial for the university to invest restocking the tampon dispenser machines on campus?
Yes. First of all, why did they discontinue it since 2010? And then they still have the nerve to have the things in the bathroom. If you're going to discontinue it, take it out. But number one, they should continue it, because sometimes we're unprepared and we don't know how Flo is going to react to life. And number two, we shouldn't have to pay for it. We pay tuition. We shouldn't have to pay for freaking tampons in the dispensers.
Honestly don't. I think that maybe they could use that money to invest in something else, something more important that we need around campus.
Yeah, if we could have condoms in the vending machines, then yeah, we should have tampons available to all women on campus.
What is the main cause for deadly confrontation between police and citizens?
I think race has a lot to do with it. I think there's no denying that race has something to do with it after the events of the past few years, decade, century. And I think it also comes from, I get the sense that people in a position of authority in this country, lawmakers and enforcers of laws, feel the need to, or they feel threatened when their power is taken away, so they feel the need to enforce that power either violently or aggressively. So perhaps that tension comes from the need to defend their position of authority.
They're, I guess, they think they have a crown and they don't. I think that police hold themselves to a higher standard when they shouldn't. I think that's a big issue.
I think there's a lot of misconception with that. I think police and any officer has a line of duty and responsibility as far as when it comes to like dealing with like citizens and people getting injured or people getting hurt, possibly killed. At the end of the day, it's their duty and their responsibility. I think they have every justice, if not even more, to protect the right of American, of a citizen.
Should Edward Snowden continue to seek asylum and aid from other countries or return home to America to face his charges?
He should stay far away from the U.S. Currently, the current presidential administration has come harder on whistleblowers than any administration in the history of our country. While they claim to be in support of open government, they have crushed, brought charges against, and well, chased out of the country more than double the number of whistleblowers of any administration. In fact, it's come to a point where most people who work for any government facility don't want to say anything. I've been a state employee. I have many friends who work for the federal government, and they're afraid to say anything because it's not just their job that's at risk. It's their ability to get a job anytime in the future. It's their ability to function as American citizens that's at risk if they talk about what's wrong with how the government's doing anything. And that's something you shouldn't be afraid of in America. That's something you're supposed to be afraid of in 1980s China.
I personally think he should continue to seek asylum. I believe in transparency between the United States government and its citizens, especially since we're supposed to have a very prominent role in how this country runs its government. And if we don't know what's going on, if we don't know what our country is doing in regards to other countries and its station in the world, how are we supposed to make good decisions based on that? And if our own country cannot uphold agreements made with others, how can we expect to be seen as a positive force in the world, right? So yes, I think he should continue to seek asylum rather than come back and face charges.